Hello everybody. This was supposed to be part of the reading video. Sorry, I've been sitting long, so I've got... my leg's gone a bit lame. Okay, I didn't cover this because the video was running on, so I'm looking over there because that's where my notes are. So I wanted to talk, before we go out of October, I wanted to talk about the fact that October, the word October has a 33 value. So what is a 33? 33 is a master number. Okay, stick with me. I'm very excited about this. 33. 33, the vibration of 33 is selfless giving. This is the master number of spiritual giving. It is the as above, as it benefits the spiritual needs of others. The root number 6 is the vibration of home, love, family, service, and responsibility. No greater love has any man than to lay down his life for his friends. One who will do this will experience the 33 vibration. Jesus was 33 years old. Yeshua was 33 years old when he gave his life for humanity. The word Saviour vibrates to a 33, and it's known, therefore, as the vibration of love in its highest form. Another aspect of the Master 33 vibration is the experience of the Kundalini force, which makes its way up the 33 segments of your spine, opening the energy centers or chakras. It opens your spiritual sight. Hawaii, which is considered by many as heaven on earth, totals 33. A couple of facts about 33. Why? Because in October there's a 33 vibration. And if you look at what's happening during the Scorpio season, which starts in October, it's all about the transformation, and it is to bring you to that place of the 33 vibration. By raising your vibration, by opening your energy centers, by helping you to release old psychic patterns, old conditioning, old programming, so that you realize who you really are, the I am that you are. Some interesting facts. The first temple of Solomon, now there's a wise man, stood for 33 years in pristine condition. King David ruled 33 years in Jerusalem. There are 33 segments in the spinal column. Jesus, Yeshua, was crucified in the 33rd year of his life. The name of God appears 33 times in the English translation of the first chapter of the Bible, Genesis, my favorite book. I like to go back to the beginning, before everything got so complicated. I mean, it is written, nothing exists that hasn't always existed. Okay, so let's just go back to the beginning, before everything got so complicated. The tree of life contains 22 paths, 10 globes, plus one invisible sephira, which is Darth, which totals 33 steps of wisdom. Now, here is some more interesting information on 33. In 591 AD, Pope Gregory the Great, in his homily 33, declared that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. Here's some interesting numbers. Homily 33, 3 and 3 is 6. In the year 591 AD, 5, 9 and 1 is 6. 5 plus 9 plus 1 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. Now, as it is the custom, the popes always give themselves their name. So Pope Gregory the Great must have been rather spectacular, considering he added the Great. So the numerical number for great is 6. So Pope Gregory the Great, homily 33 in 591 AD, the numbers 666, declared Mary Magdalene to be a prostitute. He arrived at this conclusion by virtue of the fact that it is written that 7 devils were cast from her. He attributed these 7 devils to the 7 deadly sins. But I put it to you that perhaps this was her energy centers, boom, opening, boom, 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 boom. That spiritual energy rising, opening up her spiritual sight. Because let me tell you about this woman. Stick around. So here we have Pope Gregory the Great. Numbers indicate 666. She's a whore. Now I've told you before, the world doesn't seem to have a problem to take a man, ridicule him, spit on him, pull his hair from his face, falsely accuse him, whip him, masquerade him as a disgrace, nail him to a tree, hoist it up for the world to see. The world doesn't want to do that to a woman. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But there are other ways to crucify a woman. Number 1, call her a whore. And number 2, call her a witch. Or if you're really special, you might get both of them in one sentence. So, she is degraded to a status. That was her crucifixion, 666. This is a woman who in the scriptures is a sister to Lazarus and Mary of Bethany. Her name, Mary Magdalene. This is very interesting. Mary, 21. Turn the 2 into 1. Also, 2 plus 1 is 3. The Trinity. The Father, Mary, and the Shekinah, the Trinity. There's a daughter of God right there. Magdalene. Now there is dispute. Is Magdalene her surname? Does Magdalene reference to the place that she was born? Is it a symbol for the fact that she had a following? That's why we call it the Magdalene Center. It's a place of refuge. It's a tower. Magdalene, value is 8. So if you take Mary Magdalene, we get an 8. Okay, an 11. Mary 3, Magdalene 8. You add that together, you get 11. What's 11? Wow, that's a doorway, isn't it? 11's a doorway. It's 11th month. Next month we'll go through that. Okay, so this is a woman that either by her place of birth or by her nobleness of being is showing us that she has extreme strength and a very powerful uniqueness. But all is not lost. What else do we know about Mary Magdalene? Okay, well, we know that she was one of the female followers. She was present at the crucifixion. She was a witness to the resurrection. Now, let me paint the scene for you. Jerusalem is in uproar. The crucifixion, this is the event horizon. This situation has been brewing, and this is event horizon. The crucifixion has occurred. Okay. The Passover. Celebrations. All right. Now, the place is in chaos. Judas is somewhere hanging himself on a tree for his betrayal. Peter has denied Yeshua as predicted. Okay, so now all the disciples, the male disciples, are cloistered, quivering in their fear, locked up in a loft somewhere, terrified of the authorities. The popo are everywhere. The place is chaos. They're on the most wanted list. She is mentioned. Every time the female followers are mentioned in the scriptures, she is mentioned. Her name is placed first. In 6 of the 7 times the female followers are mentioned. 6 of the 7 times. In the Gospel of John, the risen Christ gives her special teaching and permission to announce the good news of his resurrection to the other disciples. Okay, so they're all there cloistered, terrified of the authorities. Where is Mary Magdalene? Where is Mary Magdalene? Well, Mary Magdalene is through that city. She is through that city. She is up that hill and she is to that tomb. That is why she received the special instructions. Whilst the men, Judas, denying, quivering, locked away, where's she? Oh, she's through that city. The popo are everywhere. The informers are everywhere. I mean, there is a wanted list, and she's the companion of the Savior. She is the companion. She is his divine temple. You don't think she's not on the most wanted list? Is she cloistered up in a loft, quivering? No, no. She's through that city. She's up that hill. This is a woman who is fearless. How very dare they? How very dare they? This is from the Vatican. On the 3rd of June of 2016, Pope Francis declared Mary Magdalene the Apostle of the Apostles. I'll put a link to this. I mean, you can get it on the Vatican Press website. Mary Magdalene, Apostle of the Apostles, dated 3rd of June 2016. The celebration of Saint Mary Magdalene, currently in obligatory memory, will be elevated in the general calendar to the level of a feast day. Feast days are reserved for saints and apostles. Mary Magdalene to be celebrated like the rest of the apostles. Saint Mary Magdalene is an example of true and authentic evangelization, that is, an evangelizer who proclaims the joyful central message of Easter. Of Easter. It is certain that Mary Magdalene formed part of the group of Jesus' disciples, that she followed him to the foot of the cross, and in the garden in which she found the tomb, while they were all cloistered, quivering from the popo, she was the first, get this, testis divinée, Miss Francis. It's in Latin. Misericordiere, which basically means witness, divine mercy. This is not a sentence. These are 3 labels: witness, divine, and merciful. So, Mary Magdalene, the illuminated one, the apostle to the apostles, the fearless, independent woman. Woman didn't have any rights back then. So this woman was very, very unique. Very, very unique. A true daughter of God. Now, the interesting part is this. The numbers. The 3rd of June 2016. 369. 3 plus 6 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. The number of completion. However, 369, this is very deeply esoteric now. It's to do with a specific kind of breath. Okay? A very powerful, specific kind of breath that gets you into the resonance of a certain consciousness. The 369 breath. Very powerful. But also, Mary Magdalene. A prophetess, a healer, a keeper of the mysteries, a powerful, independent woman. I mean, what do we think? Do we think her stunning beauty stopped those centurions in their tracks? Magdalene, 8. This is how the maths works. The date, the 3rd of the 6th of the 9th year, 369, 18. The eye of the Magdalene. Restored. Okay, the Magdalene is an 8. The eye of the I am. Restored. The eye restored to the 8 is 9. She has been restored. There is a prophecy in the book of Micah that when the Magdalene is restored to her rightful place, then shall the groom return. Thank you, Pope Francis. How is it that a man in 591 AD can just decide this powerful daughter of God, the first witness, is a whore? And then, several thousand years later, another Pope decides, oh no, we're just going to forget about that. October 33, powerful. Plant the seeds. Are you going to be a priest, priestess, in a direct lineage to our Father, with the power of the Shekinah? No, you're not. You're going to remember who you really are. Go on, you're going to ask yourself that. Who am I? Who am I? You are the kings and queens. You are the sons and daughters of a living God. You are the light of the world. Ladies, you don't have to feel like a man. Although that's another video. You know, it's also written that these disciples were so jealous of her that the devil used to come in their head and get them to bring a discord. I mean, it wasn't the woman that Judased him. It wasn't the woman cloistering up, terrified. What a powerful woman. That woman is you. Each and every one of you. I hope you're excited as me. The world is just so wonderful and amazing. I know you might look outside and go, you know, what are you smoking? But it is. Our Father is just so powerful. And this is the season, the 33. Die to the old. You die to the beastie. Let that priest or priestess, that's who you really are. Father, bless them. Bring this so powerfully clear to them. Your will be done. Have a splendid, splendid day. I love you all. Namaste.